I gotta admit, I've been on cloud nine these past few months. Me and Kai are doing really good. I don't see him every single day because he travels a lot, but we definitely talk every day. And whenever he's in town, we together. Israel has calmed down a little, but I can tell something still bothers him. He always wants to know where I'm at, who I'm with, what I'm doing. He ain't never straight up asked me if I'm cheating, though. And honestly, if he did, I'd lie like my life depended on it. What's really crazy is I think I'm falling in love with Kai. Like, for real. I guess it's possible to love two people at the same time. I just hope I never gotta choose, because that would be hard as hell. Do I feel bad for cheating? Yeah, kinda. But at the same time, a girl needs attention. A girl wants to feel wanted.
I think I might as well ask Dee to marry me. I mean, she's been there for me since day one. Ain't nobody ever compared to her. She's been acting a little distant lately, but honestly, I can't even blame her. I started that trend first. Maybe she just giving me a taste of my own medicine. It's cool though. I think this weekend I'm gonna surprise her. I'll tell her I'm out of town or something, then just pop up. She loves surprises. I just hope I don't make a fool out of myself. Guess only time will tell.
Finally, the weekend is here. And honestly, I decided this is going to be my last day working at the bookstore. Between the money Israel gives me and what Kai does for me, I've managed to save a pretty good amount too. As long as they keep doing their part, I'll be straight. After I get off work, I'm going to head back to my room and clean up a little. Since Israel's supposed to be out of town with his cousin this weekend, I decided to invite Kai over. Even though it's just a dorm room, whenever he's there, it feels like everything changes. And the sex? Whew. I'm actually glad I made him wait at first. But ever since we finally crossed that line, it's been nonstop. That man definitely knows what he's doing.
You're gonna do what? Vernon looked at me like I lost my damn mind. I'm gonna pop the question tonight. Dude, is you crazy? You ain't nowhere near ready to be married. What about the business? What about the hoes? Once you do this, your whole life gotta change. I know that. Honestly, it's probably time I come clean anyway. She thinks I'm out here hustling, which technically I am, just not drugs. Hoes. And you really think she gonna be cool with that? It's business. I ain't never slept with none of the workers. Vernon shook his head. Cousin, this a serious move you trying to make. You do way too much to be settling down. What, you think I can't be faithful? Can you? It ain't that hard. I done it before, and I know in my heart she's the one. I leaned back in my seat for a second. What's the point of waiting? We been together this long. We graduate soon, and after school I'm buying a house. I want her there with me every step of the way. Vernon looked at me for a second before laughing. Man, you sound determined as hell, and when you get your mind set on something, you usually go after it. He smirked. Aight then, cousin. If you like it, I love it. You got the ring already? Nah, I need you to ride with me and help me pick something out. I grabbed my keys. Tonight's the night. Vernon laughed and shook his head. Damn, so it's just me left to handle all the women now? More for you, playboy. We both laughed as we headed to the jewelry store.
Everything was finally clean and straightened up in my room. Kai should be here in about 20 minutes. I wanted everything perfect. The mood, the lighting, everything. I even caught myself smiling while fixing the pillows on my bed. Yeah, it was bad. I was really falling for this man. Next thing I know, there was a knock at the door. You early, I said with a smile. Kai laughed. My bad. If you want me to leave and come back at our scheduled time, I can do that. Boy, quit playing and get in here. He walked in and sat down on the bed while I closed the door behind him. I sat next to him, kissed him, and wrapped my arms around him. You look comfy, and you smell good as usual. All I had on was an oversized t-shirt and nothing underneath. I am comfy. You should try it. He laughed before stripping down to his boxers and wife beater. I turned on Coming to America while we laid across the bed watching it. But honestly, neither one of us was paying attention to that movie. Before I knew it, his hands started wandering. And after that, things escalated fast. We made love. And it was good. Too good. He always left me wanting more. Afterward, Kai got up and walked over to the window to get some air. Then came another knock at the door. My stomach instantly tightened. Who the hell could that be? I walked over and cracked the door open. Hey, baby. Israel. My heart dropped. I thought you were out of town. Nah, I wanted to surprise you. Well, you should have called first. What if I wasn't home? Your car outside told me otherwise. His face started changing. Why are you acting weird? You gonna let me in or not? I'm not dressed. Just give me a minute. Girl, stop playing with me and open this damn door. Before I could even respond, the door flew open. He pushed past me, and I had never seen his eyes that big before. What the fuck is going on? Israel asked. Israel, wait. Let me explain. Explain what? Kai in your room half dressed? You standing here in a t-shirt looking crazy? You really playing me like this? Kai just stood there calm with almost no emotion on his face. I was shocked he wasn't saying anything. Even more shocked that Israel knew exactly who he was. No, baby, it's not like that. He just stopped by and we were hanging out. Israel looked around the room and shook his head slowly. Wow, I came over here tonight to propose to you. And this what I walk into? My heart instantly dropped. Propose? After all this time? Now he was finally ready, and somehow everything had fallen apart at the worst possible moment. Look, I'm gonna head out. Y'all clearly got some things to figure out, Kai finally said. Yeah, maybe that's best, I whispered. Kai got dressed without rushing at all. The whole time Israel just stared at him without saying a word. The tension in that room was unbearable. Before leaving, Kai looked over at Israel. Listen, I didn't know she was your girl. Israel laughed bitterly under his breath. Whatever. Kai nodded once before walking past us and out the door. The second the door closed, silence filled the room. Israel paced back and forth, running his hands over his head, trying to process everything. I did everything for you, Dee. His voice cracked, saying it. Everything. I'm sorry, I whispered. He looked at me like he didn't even recognize me anymore. That hurt worse than anything. He grabbed the small ring box from his pocket, stared at it for a second, then shook his head before shoving it back into his jacket. I can't even look at you right now. Then he walked out. Just like that. I sat down on the floor beside my bed, completely numb. At that moment, I knew everything had changed. I never wanted him to find out like this, and somehow I ended up hurting both of us. I crawled into bed and cried myself to sleep. It was Saturday morning, and I woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside my window. I took a shower and started getting ready for work before suddenly remembering I quit yesterday. I paused for a second and sighed. Oh well, at least I still had Kai. I grabbed my phone and called him. It was around 9 a.m., and Kai was usually always up early, straight to voicemail. Hey Kai, it's Dee. Just calling to see what's up. Call me back when you get this. I hung up and tried not to think too much about it. To clear my head, I decided to go to the school gym. Maybe working out would help relieve some stress. After an hour of sweating through aerobics class, I checked my phone. Nothing. No missed calls. My stomach started tightening a little. I called him again. Voicemail. Hey Kai, it's me again. Call me back when you can. Maybe he was just busy. I decided to meet up with Lala for lunch and tell her everything that happened the night before. Girl, are you serious? Lala said. I got caught bad, I admitted. I know Israel is hurt. Lala rolled her eyes. Forget him. Where was he when you were lonely, always standing you up and disappearing? Now karma finally spun the block. I just sat there quietly listening. Part of me felt relieved that I wouldn't have to sneak around anymore. Maybe me and Kai could finally be together for real. Around 6 p.m., my phone finally rang. Kai. Hey, baby girl, he said casually. Even after waiting all day for his call, hearing his voice still made me smile. Where you been all day? I asked. Handling business? What's up with you? Nothing. And sorry about last night. Israel just showed up out of nowhere. I guess we officially done now. There was a small pause. You want to do something tonight? I finally asked. Not tonight. I got some moves to make. I'll hit you tomorrow. Something about his energy felt different. Okay, tomorrow then. Yeah, I'll holler at you. Then he hung up. Tomorrow came and went, then another day, then another. It had been almost a week since I'd seen Kai. Every time we talked, he claimed he was coming over, but never showed up. That wasn't like him. And now, my feelings were really starting to get hurt. I thought after everything, we'd finally be together. Just as I started getting lost in my thoughts, my phone rang. I couldn't grab it fast enough. Hello? I answered quickly. What's going on? Kai said casually. Hey, baby. I miss you. I barely even see you anymore. Yeah, I know. His tone sounded distant again. Listen, baby girl, we can't keep seeing each other. My stomach instantly dropped. Why? Because of Israel? We're not even together anymore. Me and you can finally be together now. There was silence for a second before he finally spoke. Yeah, that would be cool and all, except I'm married. I froze. What? My wife moved back into town. A wife? I sat straight up in bed. Where the hell did a wife come from? We were together all the time. How long have you been married? 5 years. My chest started tightening. Whenever I was out of town, I was going to see her. Her job had moved her away for training for a while, but now she's back. He sighed like none of this was even a big deal. What can I say? My wife comes first. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. So what? Me and you meant nothing? We was just having fun. It was never that serious. And you had a man too. My eyes instantly filled with tears. Wow. So that's it? He laughed lightly under his breath. Don't do all that. You knew what this was. No. Apparently I didn't. Look, I gotta go. You be good though. Then he hung up. I just sat there staring at my phone in complete shock. It felt like somebody had ripped my heart straight out of my chest. Israel was gone. Kai had a whole wife. And now I was sitting here completely alone. After crying for almost an hour, I finally grabbed my phone again. Maybe, just maybe, I could still fix things with Israel. He answered on the second ring. Hello? Hey, Israel, you busy? The second he heard my voice, his tone changed. Why are you calling me? I just wanted to talk. Nah, don't do that. His voice sounded cold now. Go be with your new man. Israel, lose my number, Dee. Then he hung up. I slowly lowered the phone from my ear and stared at the wall in silence. Everything was gone. Israel, Kai, all of it. I crawled into bed, pulled the covers over my head, and cried myself to sleep.